Covered call sounds simple. Buy 100 shares, sell a call, collect premium. But today I bought 100 shares of Snapchat and I realized something fast. The premium is nice, but the stock could still let you down. This isn't financial advice, it's just for educational purpose, showing a trade that I actually did and my thought processes and what I learned. I bought 100 shares of Snapchat around $6.20. Snapchat is a cheaper stock, which makes it easier to buy 100 shares and start selling covered calls. But cheaper does not mean safer. That's lesson number one. I picked Snap because 100 shares didn't require thousands of dollars and the option premiums look decent. But the reason the premiums look good is because the stock has risk. So we're going to take a look at the premiums and I am going to sell my covered call right here and show you what I'm doing and why I chose to go with these strike prices. So this is Snap. I own 100 shares at $6.21. I already lost $3 in a couple of minutes. To do options on Robinhood, you're going to be in the stock and then go to trade, and then you'll see trade options right here. You press trade options, and now today is Tuesday, the 8th is Friday. I have already 3 covered calls going that expire on Friday, so I want to keep it simple. So I want to sell this one for the 8th, so they all expire on the same day. I usually do them all on Monday, but I'm doing this one on Tuesday. So we're going to go to trade options, May 8th, and then make sure it's in sell call. So I'm selling a call and I own 100 shares, so it's going to be covered. So now here are the options. So this one for $6.50 looks really tempting because I would get paid $31 right now for the premium, but it's also very likely that it will get assigned at $6.50. So that one is pretty tempting. It gives a solid premium and a little upside because my average cost is $6.21. Or the $7 one would be more upside because now if it goes to 7 and gets assigned, I would have more upside on the stock getting assigned, but the premium is less. And then the higher you go, usually the less the premium is going to be, but it's a lot less likely that it'll actually go to that price and get assigned. So for this one, what I'm going to do is I am going to do the $7 one because the $6.50 one has a very high likelihood of getting assigned. The 7 one still gives me a $17 premium, which is a decent return on a $620 investment. So I'm going to do that one. So now I'm going to press the plus. And a really cool Robinhood feature that I always check before I run any of these covered calls is this arrow down here. So it doesn't really look like it does anything, but if you press it, it brings you this chart, which is the max profit and max loss. So right now, the price is at $6.19. If it goes up anywhere, any amount, but is below 7 by the expiration date, then I am going to make the money for the premium. And then that's it. So I lock in the $17 credit, but if the stock goes over, then I could start losing, but I'd still make money on it being sold higher than I bought it for, but I would be losing the upside. Like if news comes out and then Snapchat goes up to like $12, then I'm missing the upside because my stock would get assigned at 7, which happened to me with SoFi and happened to me with other stocks before. But this one at 7, I think that's pretty likely that it's going to go over $6.50 but below 7. So then I would still have the stock at a slightly higher price, and then I can make these premiums week after week. So we're going to go with that one. Press 1, and then we press review. Make sure that we're selling a call, not buying a call, not nothing with a put. Then there we go, $17, and I'll show you what it's going to look like in Robinhood. In the app screen itself, like in the actual screen for Snapchat, the stock, you'll see your strategy. It says one strategy. It tells you the value. And now these today and total returns, they are going to not really be that accurate because it doesn't matter because you sold it, not bought it. So I didn't technically lose $1. It just says that, so don't get worried with that. And then now you could click it, and then this is the screen where you could sell it, where you could roll your position, where you could view all the options. And it's going to tell you various different things. And then also in your screen here, you'll see it with your options. So now I have ET, Ford, Snapchat, and SoFi. So if you want to see my full covered call system, check out this video over here.